International chess, general knowledge questions and answers. How many playing squares are there on a standard chess board? 64 squares. In Western chess, the board has a square shape, with its side being divided into 8 parts, resulting in a total of 64 squares. For variance, the total number of squares may range from 9 to 112. At the beginning of a game of chess, how many chess pieces does each player has? Pawns are considered pieces. 16 pieces. Each player begins with 16 pieces, 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 knights, 2 bishops, and 8 pawns. Each piece type moves differently, with the most powerful being the queen and the least powerful the pawn. The objective is to checkmate the opponent's king by placing it under an inescapable threat of capture. The object of the game of chess is to achieve checkmate. What is the definition of checkmate? Place your opponent's king in check, with no legal move available to remove the king. Checkmate, often shortened to mate, is a game position in chess and other chess-like games in which a player's king is in check, threatened with capture, and there is no way to avoid the threat. Checkmating the opponent wins the game. What legal moves may a bishop make? Any number of open squares along the diagonal on which it stands, or capture an opponent's piece along the diagonal on which it stands. When castling, a player is permitted to move his or her king how many squares? 2 squares when castling to either king's or queen's side. Under what conditions may a player not castle his/her king for the time being? As long as the player does not move either the king or rook when blocking an opponent's check, the player may later castle his or her king. Moving a piece from a square between the king and rook also makes castling legal. The official rules of chess also state that a player must touch his or her king and move it before moving the rook. Which is the only chess piece that can legally jump over a piece of the same color or an opponent's piece? Knight. The knight is the only piece that can jump over other pieces. Its move is unique. It moves 1 square along a rank or file, and then, still moving away from the square it started on, 1 step of 1 square along a diagonal. The effect is an L-shaped move. When a player puts his or her opponent's king in danger of capture, he or she must declare check. The official rules of chess specifically state that declaring check is not required. Under which conditions may a draw be declared? Each player makes 50 consecutive moves without moving a pawn or capturing a piece. The only 2 pieces left on the board are each player's king. The king of the player having the move is not in check, but the player has no legal moves. There are several other conditions leading to a draw. Among them, king versus king, bishop, and knight, king and bishop versus king and bishop with both bishops on the same colored diagonals, and upon agreement of both players. Who became the youngest chess grandmaster in the world? Sergei Alexandrovich Karjakin is a Russian chess grandmaster. A chess prodigy, he holds the record for the world's youngest ever grandmaster, having qualified for the title at the age of 12 years and 7 months. Karjakin won the European U10 Chess Championship in 1999, and he was World U12 Chess Champion in 2001. Who was announced as the youngest chess grandmaster in India? Parimarjan Negi, born the 9th of February 1993, is an Indian chess grandmaster. He achieved the grandmaster title at the age of 13 years, 4 months, and 20 days, which makes him the 6th youngest grandmaster in history, behind Sergei Karjakin, Pragnananda Rameshbabu, and Nodirbek Abdusadarov. In 1988, who became the first grandmaster of India? Anand. At age 17, Anand became the first Asian to win a world chess title when he won the 1987 FIDE World Junior Championship, which is open to players who have not reached their 20th birthday by January 1 of the tournament year. Anand followed up that victory by earning the International Grandmaster title in 1988. Where is the 2020 World Chess Championship? Dubai. The FIDE World Chess Championship match, which was scheduled to start on December 20, 2020 in Dubai, has been postponed to 2021. The second half of the candidates tournament is still planned to take place before the end of this year, said FIDE Director General Emil Sutovsky. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.